Hey everybody, J Rhymes Gaming here. I wanted to do a quick little update for the holidays. We have a lot of stuff coming up as far as like the end of November and the coming up December month, as well as kind of into the first, second weeks of January of 2023. And I just wanted to let you all know what's going on so that there's no confusion, and that way you all know when to expect us to come back, you know what you can expect up until the last week or two of December, and what it's going to look like for you guys. So last week really sucked for me. So streaming was kind of difficult and uploading last week because I did get sick. I did have a fever, and our peak season hit, as well as our the timing changed for daylight savings time. And it seems that peak season has kind of come a little early this year for delivering packages, which is my main source of income. So I am feeling better. I feel pretty much 100% back to normal. And I'm hoping to give you guys the best approximately 6 weeks out for until we get to the holiday break that we're going to be doing. And this is kind of something that we've been doing for the last 2 years. So this is our second year. Well, just over a year, I guess I should say. It's second winter time, I guess. But just so you guys are aware, streaming times and upload times will vary. So if you're not already, just make sure to not forget to make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you have your notifications, everything set up, and they're all turned on. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean, especially when it comes to YouTube, for some strange reason, live streams aren't being pushed out to subscribers. For some reason, it's not being pushed out for uploads, and I'm not really sure why. We are experiencing some very strange disparities between our podcast topics. Depending on the topics, it seems that some topics are more amenable for the YouTube algorithms, it seems. I don't know if I would technically consider that censorship, but I mean, we can only speculate at this moment in time. But we're just going to keep on moving. We're going to keep pushing forward. We did have some really great breaks in October. A wonderful flow of new subscribers, which have been really, really exciting. We're glad to have you a part of the TPR crew. But it's just kind of one of those things we're just going to have to deal with. We're going to still try to upload stuff that we want to do, as well as we'll try to play nice with the algorithms and try to bring some more new people to the channel as well. My goal is to upload and live stream at least twice a week for each of the channels. This is for my gaming channel as well as our podcast channel. But just be aware that you might not get notified. There should be at least one thing out each week. That's the best I can do right now. If it's a great week and I'm able to really sit down and able to do stuff and get home early enough, hopefully we'll get 2 things. And if everything goes according to plan and all the stars align, you also get that the main part of our channel, which is the whole TPR crew with everybody that's going to come out on the weekends. So my goal is to do that up until our holiday break, which will be either the last 2 weeks or probably week of December and into the first, possibly second week of January. So it could be 2 weeks, it could be 4 weeks. It just kind of depends on when peak season for delivery on my personal job and how much that takes, as far as like how late I have to be out. I'm hopefully it's not too bad. It seems like we have enough people where we can relatively do well this year. We definitely weren't expecting it to start so early. We were expecting it to hit closer to Black Friday, around the time of Thanksgiving, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. We were slammed pretty well last week, and as well as I'm going to be starting 6 days a week, starting that week of at the end of this month. So with that being said, it's going to be spotty. So if I don't upload, I'll try to let you all know on Twitter if it gets too late, or if I know for sure I'm going to be too late out there in the dark still delivering packages to people's doorsteps in time for the holidays. I'll just try to shoot out a quick Twitter to say, hey, working out late, no stream or no upload tonight. So hopefully I'll be able to do that to keep you all updated, keep you all posted. And don't get discouraged. This is just kind of one of those things where, life expects you to be focused on your main bread and butter, the main cheddar, to make sure that you have a roof over your head, food on your table, clothes on your backs, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to make sure everybody is on the same page here. Try not to make this video longer than 10 minutes, hopefully a little sooner. What can you expect, though, coming next year in 2023? You will definitely notice some changes over the next couple of months, which I think are going to be good changes to the studio. I've decided how I'm going to decorate my studio. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to be finding my favorite places to eat, my favorite bands, my favorite consoles, my favorite games, favorite albums of bands, or whatever the case may be, just cool t-shirts. And I'm planning on putting them into light boxes, or shadow boxes, I guess that they're called. And hopefully I can find some that'll work for t-shirts I can fold them into. And those are going to be kind of in a mosaic in the back and on the sides. And it's going to actually, give a really good update, kind of a modern look aesthetic to the studio. I think it's going to be really nice, and it's going to be really fun, and it's going to really reflect, me as an individual. And I think it's going to be something unique. I don't think somebody has done this yet, and I kind of want to do something different than what everybody else is doing. Even though, we're not doing anything, we're not reinventing the wheel or anything, but you know what I mean. But it'll take some time to find the right stuff. I'm hoping over the holidays, especially on our winter break, we'll spend some time to hit places like Hobby Lobby and Joann's and, wherever we can get to. Didn't really find much online, unfortunately, through, Walmart and Home Depot or Amazon. But maybe I'll have to build them myself, so maybe I have to get materials and build it. We'll just have to see. We're also going to be upgrading our setup for the cameras. That's one thing I'm really excited for. You guys can't really see here because I'm covering it up, but cable management is definitely something less to be desired. As you can see here, this is going to be our camera power for our USB 3 cameras, which we're getting our fourth one set up, hopefully in the next before this weekend, and we're going to have a fourth individual join us, and hopefully that'll work out. We're pretty excited about that, having a fourth co-host. And we're going to have the cables ran behind the couch and everything, so hopefully you won't see them, or at least they're going to look nice enough so it's not going to look all janky. Eventually these boom stands are going to be absolutely gone. We're going to get some wall mounts. I can't talk today. I didn't take my alpha brain. So we're going to have wall mounted, kind of similar to this guy that's attached to my desk. But they're going to be mounted to the wall. So each person will have a spot on the couch, 3 people. And then we're going to have our 4th person here at the computer, which will probably no longer be me. At least that's the goal. And it's going to look a lot nicer. We're going to upgrade our mixing board, which I've had this mixing board, for quite a while. At least I think longer before I was married, maybe. Yeah, I think probably before that. Maybe 10 years? I don't know. I'm going to be upgrading that. We're going to be upgrading the other 2 microphones that we have that are dynamic live vocal microphones, and we're going to get them to these lovely guys here. These are MLX 2600 cardioid condenser microphones. They sound absolutely incredible. They sound really, really great for voice. I've recorded with them so many times. I just love the crispness. I love the clarity. And that'll kind of get us to our next level. And that's going to be really fun and exciting for the podcast. And it's not going to change much for the gaming channel, but it's definitely going to change a lot for the podcast. So I guess, just to kind of close this video now that we're already at 10 minutes, is just to let you guys know to just be patient with us. Please understand, our jobs come first at this point in time, and we're going into what's called peak season for delivery for the holidays. I deliver packages for our income. And until this thing takes off, that's what we got to do. We got to keep our day jobs. But I think we have a lot of great stuff coming up for you guys. I think we'll have, with that fourth person, another kind of outlook and thoughts about, politics and the different things about life, about news, thoughts on, I already said politics. I'm missing the word right now. Philosophy, as well as like entertainment. So it's going to be a really interesting ride, and I hope to take y'all along with us, and it should be a really good time. So yeah, just be patient with us as we get through these holidays. It's going to be spotty for the next 6 weeks, and then it might be 2 to 4 weeks over the holiday season. Definitely for sure the last week of December, definitely the first week of January, depending on when peak season finally slows down. So thank you guys so much for understanding. Hey, we really do appreciate it. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the likes, the shares, joining us for these wonderful things. It's been a wonderful ride, and I can't wait to see what 2023 brings. So thank you all so much. And from my family to yours, you have a wonderful evening.